Ladies and gentlemen, this emergency broadcast is being brought to you on account of terrible tornadoes headed to Tampa Bay in the very near future. That's right, we've got weird, wild weather madness happening everywhere, and this atmospheric river I've been pointing out for a couple months is really doing a dingle up the jingle, which is the East Coast. I'm trying to talk all hip, and it's not working. So yeah, this thing right here is a giant atmospheric river which moves over the volcanic areas in Mexico, and then it pretty much covers that area. And then the moisture that comes in from the Pacific West comes down here, and when that combined, it causes a real to-do. And the atmosphere collides between the hot and the cold. You get the colder here, and then the heat, and where they meet, oh dang, you get a Dorothy Wizard of Oz moment, which you are having in Tampa Bay right now. So as you can see, this atmospheric river, which will be reoccurring again and again and again, we should probably be paying attention because a lot of these areas and the rivers will be flooding and seeing major wind damage. Also, the weather has been so wild. The models are totally on drugs, off the charts, been drinking tequila. They have no idea what's going on. They're spitting out new runs almost every single run. I mean, like, totally different than the last run. Also, California, in the next week or so, you will be getting back in on the atmospheric river action. Now, this is AG Weatherman. This was 20 hours ago, which is about 3 or 4 runs since. He's pointing out the last 5 GFS runs of the same date. It's pretty much election day. They're all just all over the map. They're wild. They can't figure out what is going on. But yeah, and if you're in Tampa and around the area, you need to watch your local area, or you need to watch your local alerts, because yeah, you got real tornado shit happening right now. The wonderful Anthony Messalio says, here comes the coronal hole, because when the sun acts weird, earth weather acts weird, and people act weird. And then you got an election coming up, so people are going to be trying to hand you their displaced aggression for at least another week, and then a week to calm down, probably. Then things will start to get very holiday spirit and fun, and like, yay, let's all take a break from shitty politics. Great. So, earthquakes and volcanoes, as the solar wind stream will probably be hitting us in the near future. Climate change. Is it the volcanoes? Is it the planetary alignments? Is it just the carbon? Is it a whole bunch of factors? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I hope, or not, because united we stand or divided we drown. Joe Bastardi. Euro GFS have a major Heartland blizzard and Arctic attack next week. Yeah, next week. That's what I'm talking about. The whole next week, we had a giant freaking storm coming. Like ding, 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 ding. A hurricane over land. I'll get into that in a second. Here we got new tornado warnings. 15 minutes ago, Central Pinellas County is included in one until 3:30 p.m. The first has been extended into north central Pinellas, northwestern Hillsborough counties until 3:45 p.m. And so this is the squall line that was causing tornadic activity near and around Houston and general areas. The weather has been wild. This is down in Mexico near the volcanoes. You always got moisture popping off. Meredith Gruffalo. I wonder if she's related to Janine. Multiple tornado warnings near Tampa. So I got to get this video up fast. But yeah, I will be doing another video after it because, hey, this will continue to move east over Florida. We got a lot of stuff going on. A heads up for tomorrow morning, East Coast. There's going to be a gap where winds generally calm down between roughly 8 a.m. and noon, and then they'll pick up considerably and blow strongly during the afternoon. So be in good position to be blown strongly, if that's your thing. That brought to us by Eric Fisher. Thanks, E. We had a lot of rain in Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma in October, so the river levels are high. I drove past the Colorado the other day, and yeah, the river levels are high. More moisture bands in Mexico, along with lightning. And the AG Weatherman saying, I don't recall this much volume in the computer models ever. That's an interesting fact. Powerful Great Lakes gale modeled for the end of next week, meaning the election. Or right around it. Snowy backside. Ooh, baby. Lots of wind, thunderstorms, and warmth out in front. Big cold down in the plains behind it. So yeah, you're going to get wild, wacky weather. We're talking the hot side's hot, the cold side's cold. America is a McDLT again. It's going to be like a story of fire and ice. We might even get a hurricane in the middle of the month, and then it is followed by a freeze. That is possible, man. That's why you guys give me contributions and donations every single month to continue to tell you the hard truths ahead of time, because I don't beat around the bush. I wanted to make a couple of jokes, but I couldn't. Okay, lots of run-to-run variability. He's saying the same message. I'm telling you guys, the models are worse than ever. It's funny how government has a way to be like that. But the people involved are doing the best they can with the tools given. Lots of run-to-run variability, but same message. The second week of November looks wintry for Midwest gales, lakes to northwest. See, that's the week after the election. And here I'm watching for a possible, not necessarily a hurricane, but this low I don't like. The waters are like 80 degrees, and then it's going to punch up through here again. I don't know. If it doesn't split it, and we get the Quetzalcoatl storm, or I've been saying we're watching for a hurricane possibility in the middle of November. So there is our candidate. We have an official candidate on the board, although it shouldn't have enough time to become a hurricane, but shit is crazy. It's so crazy we're now selling pre-cracked eggs. Saves time, no messy hands. I enjoy. Family. The name's all finally right. No messy hands. You can just drink the yolk straight out of it. You can swallow it. Like Rocky. Oh, God, that was a horrible segue. Stu Ostro, weak cyclone with rapid intensifying meeting or almost meeting the criteria for bombogenesis. Yeah. And becoming, this is tonight, I believe, and becoming a wind machine as it moves across New England and southeast Canada this weekend, through the weekend. It's that storm we're looking at. It kind of bombs out because a lot of the action starts to move north. So you be careful, Canada and Greenland. I know you're watching Jamie Lannister. Dr. Tampa Scove, who is awesome. Solar storm and aurora 5-day outlook. A returning coronal hole sends us fast solar wind this week. That's what she said. Because Dr. Tampa Scove's a lady. And she's awesome. Expect a solar storm with aurora to mid-latitudes, GPS, and ham radio issues on Earth's night side. In each table, the top row shows what is expected. Bottom shows possible maximum activity. Possible maximum activity. Possible maximum activity. All right. You got the point. Right? Possible maximum activity. So I'm going to put, solar storm in the title. Michael Ventris, a strong convective coupled Kelvin wave is passing the East Pacific. Watch out for late season tropical cyclone outbreak. There once the Kelvin wave passes 1 to 3 days. Yep, that's what we're talking about, and that's what I've been talking about. So hurricane season is not over. I even think we might see a hurricane in December. You can write it down, man. Write down. So a month from now, if it does happen, I can say, wow, I was right again. And someone will be like, your ego's too huge. I'm leaving you. Like, okay. Anthony Mancelio again. That dude is smart. As the main vortex pulls away into Siberia, the background flow speeds lessen on our side of the North Hemisphere. The result is a dual cyclonic wave breakers from presumably similar speeds of wave packs group velocity. Okay, great. Yep, it's wild. It's spinning. It's moving. It's churning. Mother Nature, it's a whole globe. It's a giant planet. No one man controls all the oceans. Why don't you stand out in the middle of the ocean by yourself and tell me how badass you are? And this is the reason I'm probably going to put land hurricane for the election in the title, because Joseph Cooper, and this was retweeted by another weather official people, that says 500 millibar jet is going to be cranking next week. Now, it won't be that low down on the ground, but how high will the winds get during next week's big ice storm? I did an edited video that took me like 8 hours. I'll leave a link at the very last 30 seconds of this video if you want to watch that, where I talk more about the election storm. This video will have election storm in it because, so that's what, it's like a shell game, man. We don't know how bad the storm is going to be, where it's going to hit, when it's going to hit during the election. So remember to mail your vote in now in case you die from the storm because you weren't prepared or you weren't paying attention. Okay. Matt Lanza, one of Houston's finest, Election Day and Friday, twin Great Lakes Cyclone showing up in the models next week. See? I don't beat an erupting volcano horse over and over for nothing. I wouldn't beat a horse ever. Ever. I love horses. Great Lakes Cyclones showing up in models next week. Volatility in the medium range has been wild lately. Volatility in the medium range has been wild lately. Like if Matt Lands and I were a buddy cop picture of meteorology, although I'm not a meteorologist, I'm your planetary defense commander, he would be the guy that's always like, no, we go by the book. We don't scare old ladies. We don't want to hype up storms. We don't want to get things wrong. We don't want to overestimate anything. So when he's saying volatility in the medium range has been wild lately, that means a whole lot, man. It means a whole lot. So look at this. Eric Fisher saying again, powerful Great Lakes gale modeled for the end of next week, meaning around the election. Snowy backside. Oh yeah, I already flipped out about that. Man, have you ever been snow skiing? You ever seen women in snow skiing pants? I feel like cable sometimes. What's I talking about? Oh yeah, weather. Again. Stu Ostro, water vapor imagery going back a week shows the 2 infusions of Typhoon U2 into the pattern, and that hit American territory at like Category 4. First helping to make and that island has 50,000 people on it that are Americans, technically. First helping to make flow waver and then contributing to the long, fast jet stream. It'll cascade downstream into the election day storm. Oh, look. The potato is like a Pokemon and trying to collect them all. Talking about dudes. But Constant betting in is awesome, so I guess she's got great taste. Fucking wolves, man. Stay cool, man. Aw, SMG. What was I talking about? Katya. Has good nails. Jupiter. So when Jupiter returns to Sagittarius around the 3rd week of November, everything will start to get cooler, awesomer. Laughter will return. The like whiny, always offended, always upset people who need to control the narrative with negativity will start to lessen. Yep. And then superheroes will return to the public scene. Sounds great, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I'm very excited. I've been looking forward to this day for like, not this day, but this month and then the next year and a half for like 3 years. Global model data continues to show potential for a dangerous severe weather setup across the deep south Monday, Tuesday of next week. And next week, it's going to be like dark moon Lilith energy. So just Asteroid Fight Club yourself up as much as possible. Try not to react to anybody. Take time to think about stuff. People are trying to hand you their shit burgers. Do not accept shit burgers. Do not hand people shit burgers. All modes of severe weather will be possible. 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 Okay. So yeah, dude, we're all freaking out about the election storm. Are we surprised? Hell no. That's why I've been doing this for 6 years. And my 6-year anniversary will be on the 23rd of November. Another great reason to contribute to THORNEWS and to help save my YouTube channel and me. That's how I do it every month at the beginning, the 1st of the 3rd. I ask you guys for contributions and donations so I can continue to run one of the greatest television / well, I guess it's internet big stage channels of all time. Bring you a lot of information, awesome, that you don't get anywhere else, or you do, but later. Plus, I'm your planetary defense commander. You gotta have somebody looking out for everybody. And since I'm not a professional, I don't have some corporate boss sticking his lollipop up my butt, telling me exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to feel. I can tell you exactly what I think and how I think, and I'm wrong sometimes. Definitely. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. The last perfect person I knew of, they nailed to a cross. My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. We want to avoid anyone getting crucified. Oh, crap, I just lost. That was crazy. All right, so, yeah, I'll leave my PayPal link. We got 48 hours. Dun, dun, dun. Well, 50 hours. To save me. And then I'll do my best to try and save you. Oh, that's a bad sign. Now I'm scared. And then I'll do my best the rest of the month to save you. And I'm going to try to put together an hour-long 6 years of THORNEWS Best of thingy. Anyway, here's the part where I say, the edited video I just did. If you want more information, this is short, fast edited. It's kind of funny too, and it goes into the sun more. I'll put a link up here. And then sometimes I do these really superhero-y, this is exactly what my life has felt like the last year or two videos, but interweave, you know, industrial, military complex stuff, and then space agencies, and then love life and national security into like a superhero video with Harry Potter references. And I did another one of those that is amazing. It's a masterpiece. That should be linked up here as well. Okay, everybody stay cool, and I will talk to y'all soon. Did I mention donations and contributions are greatly appreciated today and tomorrow and always, and I love you, and you guys are awesome. Can't you start to feel good energy slowly return? It feels good. We don't have to be scared of these dudes anymore. I'll just someone sent me this, because sometimes I get down because I'm broke and I'm always under attack, and people are like, oh, he's a YouTuber. But thank you, says Mama. Trick-or-treating in Panama City. This is why you do what you do, man. And this humbled me. Remember, a lot of times if I come off a little too strong, it's because it's defense, man. It's a shield. I'm as humble as they come. As your planetary defense commander, we're getting our ass kicked every single day. So how great of a job could I be doing? But I am doing the best I can, but I'll do my best to get better. God bless everyone. Let's live long and prosper together. May the force be with you always. Please stay cool.